Okay, good evening, guys. I hope you have a nice day. So, this is IPT, and you're watching in Happy Traders. So, just a quick one on EUR USD and USD JPY. So, if you notice today, there was a news today, CPI at 1:30 by my time. So, in Nigeria time, should be by 12:30. So I updated in my Instagram status that I'm going to take a thread, that is take this by during the news. So if you watch my editing is not I don't have that professional editing. I could have added here. So I took this thread, but I'll make a short video on YouTube. I will post it on the short. So I took this thread and I make the that is during the news. But being that I'm not that good in taking thread during the news, so because of that I was doubting if this will go to my direction. But based on we have been waiting for this break and retest for almost throughout this week or throughout the last week, but it wasn't doing what we expect. So seeing this candle, I entered this market. So but you know what happened? I entered it with 0.01. Nice, 0.01. So I made all this profit, but with 0.01, it doesn't mean anything. So had it been I entered it with normal, like maybe 0.05 or 0.10, by now I could have made the reasonable profit, but I entered it with 0.01. I posted it on my status. Then I was regretting. I was like, I could have make potential use of this opportunity, but all the same, I don't have to be upset that much, because most people took this trade, and most people bought their account this today with this CPI. So I made a profit with this CPI, but being that I used 0.01, so it's nothing. But all the same, it means that our zones and our analysis are working out. If you remember, I said we are waiting for a break and retest. So when this break happened and this retest, I think we entered with this, but it didn't work out. So seeing this during the news, now what I could have do is one I should have entered it with at least 0.05 and put a reasonable stop loss maybe here, being that is the news, and watch it to. So adibin is what I did. By now I could have a reasonable profit maybe throughout this week. I will just relax. I will not take it very well throughout this week. So let's just see USD JPY. This is EUR USD. Let's see USD JPY. So this is USD JPY. If you remember, I took this trade USD JPY, but I closed it. I think I closed it here. So I said then that those that are holding for, because I said that the market is coming here. If you watch my previous post, you see it. I said that the market is coming here, but then I advise those that want to hold. I close it here. If you check my previous post, you will see it, because I opened two positions. So the profit I made here, I don't want to be greedy, anticipating it to come here. The market sometimes can do whatever I want to do, so I close it. But I told those that want to hold that the best thing is for you to break even. If you break even, you can then hold for the market to come here. Then this was where I said then, although my initial target was here, but I did not hold it till here. So if you break even and you hold it, the market should have hit your take profit by now. So this is what happened during CPI. So if assuming I was still holding it for it to come here, you see this CPI could have hit my stop loss could have been, but my stop loss could have been in break even, so I could have been out of the market. So you see, I'm happy that I was able to close this trade here, and this didn't come to my direction. But this other side, it went to my direction, but I'm not happy because I use a 0.01, right? That is the smallest lot size. But the issue is, one thing I have noticed about trading these few months or is patience. By the time I started practicing patience in my trading, and again, I'm using 4 hour time frame, so before all this thing form, it will take hours. It's not 15 minutes that I'll be in a hurry to scalp and all that. So remember, we waited for this break even to happen, for this to break. We waited for this to be tested, and this took about 2 or 3 days for it to happen. So all these are patience because I was holding. I said I'm not going to. So I waited for this, then I entered. I closed it here. So this is what happened in CPI today. So what am I trying to say in earnest? One thing I notice about trading is being patient with the market. Being patient. Don't try to force it. Don't try to be in a haste. Risk management. Manage your risks very well. It's better you make a little profit than trying to make all the profit at once and you blow your account. Just like today, see now, although I used 0.01 to enter this market and I made all this profit, but it's nothing, but it's something to compare as if this market could have go against me, being that I opened with 0.0, maybe a bigger lot size, so it could have been another story. So one thing I want you to take from this video is practice patient. Have a system, have a plan to say that if this thing happen, I will enter this trade. If this thing don't happen, I will not enter. No matter what, no matter the screenshot you will be seeing, no matter what people will be saying, even if what I'm saying does not align with your trading system and all that, you can just watch it and pass it by. But trading is a journey. Practice patience and maintain it. It is better you follow your rules and lose the trade than go against your rule and make a profit, because by the time you do it over and over again, you will find out that the consistency in the market will not be there. If you try different strategies, maybe today you do this today and tomorrow you do another thing, and you are making profit, but before you know it, you don't have any trading system, you don't have any consistency in the market. Just like I depend or I focus more on 4 hour, from 4 hour above, that is the time frame I'm using. So, and I have to wait for 4 hour to give me signal to buy or to sell. So that is it for this video. Okay, I wish all of us success. Thank you so much.